I'm just going to talk and maybe the phone will ring, for a few minutes about when you have committed no crime and the crime is existing. And, I could talk a little bit about drugs, and I mean, have I committed crimes? Well, it's been quite a few years since, I mean, I'm not real big on smoking pot and I never did much. And, there there's legality here and there's legality there. Is that a soft breaking of the law? I mean, driving drunk. I did that some. Last time I did it, I was in my late 20s. I make an effort to not break laws, and I don't drink because I can't drink. And pot, I mean, it just doesn't do much for me, and I don't understand the huge appeal of it. It's kind of frustrating to me, but yeah. So sometimes a person becomes a scapegoat. Maybe some small thing that they did like that becomes, something that a person wants to use against them while that person or someone close to them has done something much more significant. So, yeah, so the crime of existing. And, you know, some of us live that, and we have to remind ourselves I haven't broken laws. I'm alive, Um, and that's a real big problem right now. This idea of humans being illegal and illegal, of course, is absurd. You know, and when I think about that, and when I think about people actually committing crimes, that are like massive financial fraud and things like that, and of course, violent crimes, domestic violence and things like that. It's like, well, I mean, yeah, what is justice? What is justice? How does it happen? Where does it come from? And is it worth it to stay alive? I'm really to the point where if I didn't have my dog, I really wouldn't care if I'm alive or not. And that is not depression. And I think it is something beyond despair. It is, you know, I'm on my own. People might listen to me. People might care, think they care. And yeah, grown ups, I mean, we have to take responsibility. But I really am to that point where I have lost so many people that, I mean, I have my dog and I want to keep people alive, help keep people alive and help get people out of harm's way and help there be justice where harm has been done and where harm is being done. But yeah, when your crime is that you're alive, or maybe you did something honorable and you were punished for that, well, I mean, I don't know, what are we? What are we when that is our story? I don't know, but yeah, victims, that's the word that comes to mind, and but